myself. My name is Armin Hokmi. I work with dance and choreography. I live in Berlin, between Berlin and sometimes I'm also living in Oslo. And yes, I'm here right now at Espaço Tempo at the residency, and for the moment it's quite a very focused period. So in that sense, I only feel like I am whatever I am right here. The piece is at an early stage, right, at the moment, where we are finding out about the kind of vocabulary we would like to focus on. Well, there are two basic ideas to the work, which also are already there in the title, Repertoire and Bazm. If I put it very briefly, I would say that the repertoire is pointing out to very, very directly, we are referring to the notion that kind of conveys a collection or a certain existing archive of all dances that we kind of know that have been produced either through the oeuvre of artists or collection of companies, a collection of the works of the companies. So in one sense, the repertoire is an existing expressions of dance and choreography. And so knowing that, we give ourselves the task somehow to intervene in that repertoire by conceiving a fake repertoire, so a kind of a fabricated repertoire. That's one of the tasks of the piece, but also it's a kind of an entry for imagining a certain vocabulary that we will work on in the piece.
You woke up and said, oh, it's too I don't know, you didn't like it anymore.
But Bazm is pointing to, it's a Farsi word. It's very hard to have an equivalent word for in English, but also in Farsi it's quite an ambiguous term. It refers to a live event which involves poetry, music, dance, but it's not an event that you could invite someone to. Like, you can't invite someone to Bazm. It's only referring to an event that eventually could potentially turn into a Bazm. It's a mode of organization that is both determined and full of indeterminacy. Well, if I would point a small historical reference into like in the context of Iran, it refers to a notion, Razm and Bazm, which is war and Bazm, like war and somehow celebration. There you can say that it's celebration, but it doesn't point to celebration that happens after the war. It's just a period of peace that was either necessary after wartime, because you couldn't be at war at all times, or a period of peace that you wanted to have. So it was both a conscious, unconscious, but it was always pointing to that peace at some point is necessary. The worldliness is inevitable. Like, whatever you do is in the world. So even if I point to it or not, is of the situation. So in one sense, if I say something is related to the world or no, it's not really a choice. It's in all ways kind of inevitable. So in that sense, when I talk about autonomy of a certain medium, like here we're talking about dance and choreography, I point to maybe a bit of an understanding of the spectrum of experiences we engage in, either as spectators or participants or clients or shoppers, or all sorts of ways we come to do something, either within our horizon or something a bit beyond our horizon. So when I point to autonomy, dance and choreography, for the moment, and the commitment I point to, for the moment, it's got to do a lot with my interest in like finding what is the specificity of the experience that dance and choreography can produce. that is not aligned, not like not somehow not fully aligned with other forms of engagement. Maybe this has got to do with the certain affect that other mediums engage the audience. Because now we're maybe in a moment where everything is kind of asking for attention, and this attention is sought in very different ways. And I wonder if dance and choreography needs to have a certain autonomy, then it needs to understand in what ways do we ask for attention and engagement that is not aligned necessarily with all other forms that are existing.
Germany does so much stuff that first happens in the US and SJ.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, how we feel about being at Espaço, the tempo. It's been amazing because we have had so much focused time where it's or can be challenging to live and work in the same place, but somehow everything's so well organized here that we've just felt we had really the space to switch between working and staying here. Such a nice place, and you feel that you are also in an environment that's pleasing for you to be around. And I think this gives something to the work. We take it in the work as well. Everywhere we are, we name the things we work on. Like if we make dances and such, we name them after the place. So it kind of remains with us. And I think there is both, it's a kind of a recognition, but I think it's also sensations that we carry with us in the work. Like in our previous piece, we have wherever we make things, it's named after that city. And whenever we do them in the work, we name them, we say, okay, we do the material from Berlin, we do the Athens, we do everywhere we rehearsed. So it would be the same now, and I'm just happy that we will have to now say we were in Montemoro Novo, Espaço Tempo. So it's now part of our whatever we worked on, but also part of a sensation that we have had while being here.